Hi, this is Fred Barstein with 401k TV. Just completed a TPSU program in Atlanta at the University of Georgia's Terry Center. And I'm here with Jennifer Caraballo. And Jennifer, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Okay, if we ask you a few questions.
Yes.
Okay, so before we do, just tell us a little bit about you and your organization and your role there.
Sure. I work at a nonprofit, and I'm the Senior Director of Human Resources. We have about 125 employees.
Great. So today at the program, you talked about you're going through a process of going through an RFP for your advisor.
Correct.
First question is, how did you know you needed to do an RFP? What started you on that process?
Well, I've been with the organization for almost 4 years,
Right.
and it had been a while since anything like that had been done, so we
Right.
felt it was time. We also were feeling like maybe we weren't getting all of the benefits that our employees would need
Right.
to help them with their retirement.
Well, how did you know that?
We were getting some feedback from employees, and we were just looking for some better quality.
Right. But part of it was, it's just a process you should go through periodically.
Yes.
So you're in the middle of this process.
We
right?
are.
So what have you been doing? What are the things you're looking at doing?
So we are in the middle of the process. We started by reaching out to several different firms and asking them if they would be interested in participating in this process with us, and meeting with them to determine if we wanted to send them an RFP to be part of the process, or choosing a fiduciary advisor.
So did you create that RFP yourself?
We did. We created it in-house.
From scratch, okay. And so how long are you allotting to this process that it's going to take you?
I feel like I've been doing it for a lot longer than probably we actually have. So we sent out the RFP, it was probably sometime in the middle of February, in November. I'm sorry, we're in February. It was probably sometime in the middle of November, and we gave those that we sent it to about 3 to 4 weeks to respond.
Yes.
We included some time for them to submit any questions.
Right.
And right now we have received the responses to the RFP. So we are currently putting kind of a grid together of all of those responses, comparing sort of what our hot buttons are, or what we're looking for, what are most important to our employees and us. And then the next step is to go over those with our committee.
And how many responses did you get?
We got about 5.
5 responses, so that's manageable, right? And so what are you really looking for? What are the hot buttons for you?
So the hot buttons for us are a website that is easy to use. Currently the website we have is not very intuitive, and it's a little cumbersome. We're also looking for education, better quality education for our employees.
Right.
And also just general financial literacy kind of education. And then we're looking for more diverse funds.
Right,
Those are probably the 3 biggest.
So to help with those, for your advisor to help with those 3 things.
Correct.
Great. Well, it sounds like you're, and when do you hope to finish on this?
Yesterday.
As soon as
possible. So what we're hoping to do is by over the next couple of weeks to have that grid of those 5 responses finalized. Then we have a subcommittee that is going to meet and try to narrow it down to about 2.
Yeah.
And then we're going to invite those 2 in and have in-person interviews with them.
Wow.
So we're hoping that the interviews will start to take place maybe beginning of March, and that we'll have a decision by the end of March.
Right. Well, by the end of it, you'll be a professional at this.
Yes, definitely.
So final question, TPSU, was it valuable? Would you recommend it?
I would recommend it. I wasn't sure what to expect. This was my first course, but especially considering what we're going through right now, it was so helpful, and being able to ask experts questions on what our particular needs were and get really great answers was so valuable.
Great.
Glad I was here.
Well, thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching 401k TV.